physical product that like people needed, right? But
Yep.
media is different. Like finding something that people need, right? Because you think about like news, right? Like that's the most, I mean, or maybe people think about Netflix, right? But like all of it, it's like really competitive and you're like competing for people's time and attention. So you really have to earn it. But yet it's just as expensive to acquire that customer. But because you basically have no budget to acquire them in the first place, because you're just charging, there's just an advertising basis on the other side, you don't have the funds to be able to justify some high user acquisition cost. So then you just have to use free methods, right? So this is
Right.
why like people building newsletters rely so heavily on like viral growth loops or like hacks like that where they can grow their audience, or they do like promo swaps where you find another newsletter, another podcast, and you like trade audiences and basically, tell your audience about this other thing. Hey, go subscribe to this other great show. That kind of thing. Um, and so you just have tons of that stuff. Whereas if there was a ton of money flowing through the media company, you could invest and basically compete at the same level as an e-commerce business. So, but which one do I love more? Well, I love building the media company so much more because people like I'm actually able to build relationships with people at scale. And I actually don't know the people I'm building relationships right now, but I
Yeah.
suspect that from this conversation, I'll meet somebody down the line and they'll say, I first heard you on Rohit's podcast and like I binged your season and I loved it, right? And now they want to reach out and be part of our fund, or now they're starting a new business and they want to pitch on the show and then they pitch me, right? Like those are the kinds of things that when they end up working feel really special. And it's because it's relationship based. So
Yeah.
that's why I love the podcast, even though the business model isn't as juicy.